hot real estate market has made it a busy time for mortgages, and while the number of mortgages has reached record levels, so has the number of foreclosures. Job losses are a big reason for those foreclosures, but if you're having money problems, even severe ones, foreclosure doesn't have to be inevitable. That's the topic of this week's Financial Fitness segment. The Wall Street Journal's Lynette Calfani has the story.
My upset price is $244,650.
This is a sheriff's sale, one where dozens of homes were auctioned off at foreclosure this week. But here's what you can do if you face even the remotest threat of foreclosure. First, start by talking to your lender. Realtor Ricky Cooper says many people facing financial troubles make the big mistake of sticking their heads in the sand.
It's amazing how many people do that. They don't think it's going to happen.
Cooper works with homeowners and investors to find pre-foreclosure solutions. One of them is to have investors bring your past due payments current.
They could just pay their arrearage. They could buy the house from the bank in whole, leave you in the house, and do a rent option or lease option, buying you maybe a year, 2 years to get back on your feet. So there's a lot of options.
You can also ask your bank to renegotiate the terms of your loan.
But technically, the renegotiation of a loan is considered an exchange of the old loan for the new loan. And to the extent that on a present value basis you owe less under the new loan than you did under the old loan, that's technically taxable income.
If you've received a notice of default or a notice of a sheriff's sale, immediately find out what the law is in your state. The website foreclosures.com has this information.
Getting educated really helps a person get out of the fear factor and into the proactive, let's get this thing cleared up.
Jeff Jensen teaches real estate at the Community Services Department of Santa Monica College. He also spent 2 years researching and writing a book called How to Fight Foreclosures and Win. Jensen says the biggest challenge for people on the brink of foreclosure is that they often wait too long to implement good solutions.
And then when they really get going, it's too late to list the house to sell, too late to reorganize their finances. They lose half or more of their options.
Banks echo that sentiment. Countrywide is the largest independent mortgage lender in the nation.
Our goal is at Countrywide, even though the homeowner may not have a full payment that they could pay us, we could work with them and take as little as, their escrow amount or, whatever they have that they can pay. And as long as they're paying something, that's showing their goodwill that they're making an effort to bring the mortgage current.
This is one of Countrywide's workout centers. Here, Countrywide representatives help work out payment plans for people facing financial difficulties.
Thank you for calling the workout center. This is Janelle. Can I get your loan number, please?
But Countrywide executive Paula Edwards says they can't help those who don't come forward.
Our challenge is to get the awareness out there and get the homeowners to communicate with us. If you have income and you have a willingness to retain the home, then here's the options we have for you. And it doesn't matter if you have good credit or bad credit, that, give us a call.
For government-backed loans, Edwards says HUD can help homeowners get out of a jam by paying the homeowners back payments.
HUD will advance the funds to Countrywide. We will bring the homeowner's loan current. And then HUD carries a silent second, no interest bearing for the homeowner. And if either when the loan pays off or they sell the property, then they have to make arrangements with HUD to pay back that arrearage or pay back the monies that were advanced for them.
Attorney Ron Gilprin says that if you have a second or third mortgage, that bank may also come to your rescue.
Let's say a borrower is being foreclosed on by their first. They may actually get some help from their second or third lien holder, because that second or third lien holder knows that if the first forecloses, that they're going to be called sold-out juniors, and they get essentially wiped out on their lien. So they have an incentive to actually help the borrower who is facing a foreclosure from a senior lien holder.
I was amazed, frankly, at how many options exist to stave off foreclosure. Now, that expert that I talked to at BDO Seaman, Michael Greenwald, says, be sure that if you do one of those renegotiations with your bank, that it's structured as a refinancing. That way you won't face that tax hit that he mentioned. Now, to learn more about avoiding foreclosure, join me at 6:30 Eastern for a live chat session. Just log on to CNBC.com and I'll field your questions. Of course, foreclosure can be a very scary thing to confront, especially if you just lost a job or going through a divorce and so forth. But you really can fend it off. Ron, back over to you.
All right, thanks very much, Lynette.
Sure thing.
I didn't catch Financial Fitness every Thursday right here on Business Center.
Coming up in the next half hour.